Have you ever dreamed of creating your own video game? Game development is an intricate dance of creativity and technical skill. It can be complex, but Unreal Engine is here to simplify the process. This powerful tool, widely used in the gaming industry, helps you take your concept and shape it into a fully playable game. It's not just about coding, but about crafting worlds, creating characters, and telling stories. With Unreal Engine, your dream of becoming a game developer can become a reality. To begin your journey into game development, you first need to familiarize yourself with Unreal Engine. This potent tool is just a few clicks away. You can download it from the official Unreal Engine website. After downloading, follow the straightforward installation process and voila, you're ready to dive in. As you open Unreal Engine for the first time, you might notice various panels and options. Don't be overwhelmed. Let's break it down. The main window you see is the viewport, your canvas for creating and viewing your game world. On the right, you'll find the Details panel, where you can fine-tune the properties of selected objects. On the bottom, there's the Content browser, your library of assets. Think of it as your toolbox for game creation. Now that you're familiar with the Unreal Engine interface, you're ready to start creating. The world of game development awaits, and your journey has just begun. The first step in creating a game is building a captivating environment. Imagine a stage where all the action takes place. The environment can be a lush forest, a desolate wasteland, or even the bustling streets of a city. It's the canvas upon which your game unfolds, and Unreal Engine's level editor provides all the tools you need to paint this picture. The level editor is akin to a virtual construction site. Here you can assemble your game world using basic geometric shapes, known as brushes. Brushes are the building blocks of your environment, and they can be manipulated into a variety of forms. A cube can become a building, a cylinder can morph into a tree trunk, and a sphere can transform into a boulder. You are only limited by your imagination. Once you have the basic structures in place, it's time to breathe life into them with materials and textures. Think of a material as a coat of paint, giving color and style to your shapes. Textures, on the other hand, are like wallpapers, adding a layer of detail to the material. They can simulate real-world surfaces like wood, metal, or stone, providing depth and realism to your environment. However, it's not just about making things look pretty. The environment also serves a functional purpose. It guides player movement, sets the tone of the game, and can even influence gameplay. A maze of narrow alleyways can create tension, a wide-open field may encourage exploration, and a castle might prompt a siege. Creating an environment is a process of iteration. You sculpt, paint, and refine, always keeping the player's experience in mind. It's a dance between aesthetics and functionality, and the right balance can make your game truly memorable. With your environment set, it's time to bring your game to life. But that's a story for another scene. So grab your virtual tools and start building. Let's see what worlds you can create. What's a game without characters and animations? Let's dive into how to create them. Our journey begins with importing character models into Unreal Engine. This task is as simple as dragging and dropping your 3D model files directly into the engine. Unreal Engine supports a wide range of file formats, making it a versatile tool for game development. Once you've imported your characters, it's time to bring them to life with animations. Unreal Engine boasts a robust animation system that allows you to create dynamic character movements. Whether you want your character to sprint, jump, or perform a series of complex maneuvers, Unreal Engine's animation system has got you covered. Creating animations is a two-step process. First, you need to create an animation blueprint. Think of it as the skeleton of your character's movements. Here, you specify the different states your character can be in, such as walking, running, or jumping. The second step is to create the actual animations. This is where you specify how your character moves from one state to another. For instance, how does your character transition from a walk to a run? This is done through a process called keyframing, where you specify the start and end positions of each movement. But what's a character without a mind of its own? This is where artificial intelligence, or AI, comes into play. AI can be used to control character actions, making your characters respond to their environment and make decisions on their own. Unreal Engine provides tools for creating AI, allowing you to create characters that are not just animated, but also intelligent. With characters and animations, your game is starting to take shape. But we're not done yet. Stay tuned for the next scene where we'll wrap things up and discuss the next steps on your journey to becoming a game developer. Remember, the only limit to what you can create is your imagination. So let's unleash it and start creating your dream game today. Congratulations! You've taken your first steps into game development with Unreal Engine. What an exciting journey you've embarked on, and we're thrilled to have been a part of it. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's quickly recap. We started with a brief introduction to game development, then moved on to getting started with Unreal Engine. We dived into creating a game environment where we explored how to craft stunning landscapes and settings. Then, we delved into the exciting world of characters and animations, bringing your game to life. Now it's your turn to take the reins. Experiment with Unreal Engine. Try creating your own environments, animate your own characters. The only limit is your imagination. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're a part of the learning process. Every error, every misstep, brings you one step closer to mastering the art of game development. As for the next steps, consider delving deeper into Unreal Engine's advanced features. There's so much more to discover, like complex character interactions, dynamic weather systems, AI programming, and more. Each new skill you learn will add another layer of depth to your games, making them more immersive and engaging. Remember, every great game started with a single idea. Now it's your turn to create something amazing.